What's up, gang, man? What's up, YouTube world? I got me some fries and nuggets right here. I was getting a little sleepy in my last video. I should have grabbed some water, bro. I got a little sleepy in my last video, so I had to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Boy just came off work, hot day. So, you know, we had to tighten up real quick, but I ain't went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I came back to hustle. I came back to get this man. You feel me? You did what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, shawty? But nah, we better be at the craziest interrogation moments of all time. You know what I'm saying? I like these type of videos, bro. I like these like videos I don't see. You know what I'm saying? These like mystery. I always like mystery and thriller type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go grab some water and be right back. Oh, jump. Y'all boy just. If you waited, I mess with you. If you didn't, still love you. But without further ado, let's get into it, man. Make sure y'all send me some videos in the DMs on what I should react to.
Interrogation rooms hold some of the most horrifying, saddening, and life-changing moments in history. So here are some of the craziest interrogation.
Yeah, no. Boy, I'm saying, if this is the mugshot, what would make you want to interrogate these people, bro? Especially Thomas. You know what I'm saying? You know Thomas. You ain't know no Thomas to look like this. Ain't no Thomas looking like this. I'm not stepping in that interrogation room. I don't care how much you paying me, bro. This was $1 million case. I'm not stepping in that room, bro. This man's name is Thomas. You feel me? His name look like it was Bobo in the hood or Man, like vicious, bro. I'm not interrogating him.
Interrogation moments of all time. Start.
Oh. My bad for all the emotion.
Starting out with Thomas Robinson, a 27-year-old facing life in prison after shooting a 17-year-old boy. But Thomas wasn't going down easily.
Wow,
in fact, he was determined to make the cops' life as difficult as he could in the most dangerous ways imaginable. As the policeman moves to handcuff him, Thomas leans over and glances at the holster on the cop's
Why are you
waist,
going in there with
where he
weapons?
gets an idea that could end in death
she
for
had to be
him
new.
and the officer.
Wait, who said?
For him and the officer.
This not funny, bro. This not funny. That's him saying kill me?
Yeah, I'm good. You couldn't get it.
Thomas made a leap for the cop's gun, but due to safety features built into the holster, he wasn't able to get it out.
If you had a choice, would you rather pay $12 for this cheese grater on Amazon or pay less than $2?
Less than $2.
After a short struggle, 2 more cops entered the room with tasers to subdue him, and he was eventually restrained without further issue. This obviously just looks like a case where the suspect wanted to escape and was prepared to do so by any means necessary. But take another listen to what he's saying as he's fighting with the cops. If he was really trying to escape, it's unlikely he'd be repeating the words "kill me" from the get-go. Instead, it's possible that Thomas was so terrified of his sentence and the position he was in that he made the radical move to scare the officers in hopes that they'd shoot him and spare him from what's to come.
Bringing a firearm into an interrogation room is an incredibly foolish idea.
Bro, that's why I said, bro. That's why I say, bro, like, and this is just real stuff. Like, this ain't no weird stuff. When it comes to, like, revenge and stuff like that, death is like the easiest way for somebody to like if you had to pick versus going to jail and death, like jail is torture. It's a whole different world. Like unless you really got stain or like, you know what I'm saying, some type of rank where you can really, you know what I'm saying, have protection and all that in there. But you know, jail is like a whole nother world. It's torture, bro. You got all types of contraband coming in. You got you know what I'm saying, people who really got life in there. That's their life. So they don't care if they murder you. They got life. They're not getting out. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have no hope. So it's like you making it easy for somebody if you kill them, because it's like, okay, death, like boom, you dead. Your soul leave your body, boom. Versus they gotta stay and go through torture every day. They gotta go through the pain, the mental pain, the physical pain. You know what I'm saying? It's you making it easy for somebody if you kill them is what I'm saying.
Police departments forbid it for the safety of the detectives. But it seems this Las Vegas Police Department also forgot about that rule and come incredibly close to seeing the consequences. This man convicted of killing a 2-year-old boy actually managed to retrieve the gun from the detective's holster.
Oh, bro, a 2-year-old, bro, really?
This man convicted of killing a 2-year-old boy actually managed to retrieve the gun from the detective's holster, resulting in a mad scramble to get it back off him. It took 3 separate officers and multiple punches to the head to reclaim the firearm. Somehow, nobody was hurt, but Ryan Waller wasn't so lucky, as his story ends in a truly horrifying way after he was brought in for interrogation with a bullet still stuck in his head.
You're telling me they shot you with a revolver in your eye?
Yes.
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a
If
revolver.
they shot you in the eye, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. It was most likely you'd be dead.
But little did police officers know, he was actually telling the truth. As
Really? I
while
don't see that
18-year-old
man, huh?
Ryan was being mocked by detectives, he was suffering from a gunshot to the head and experiencing a brain bleed that could end his life at any moment.
I'm gonna go back to sleep and try to go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed.
On the 23rd of December 2006, 2 men broke into Ryan Waller's house looking for revenge for a past argument. Ryan heard the noise at the door, but when he went to investigate, a hand reached inside and shot him twice in the eye. The 2 men, Richie and Larry Carver, then entered his house
they
and
were
shot
brothers?
Ryan's girlfriend Heather, killing her instantly.
Oh.
By some miracle, 18-year-old Ryan survived and was able to talk to police when they arrived hours later. Given he'd just been shot in the head, he told them he had no idea what happened, but instead of being taken straight to the hospital, he was taken to the police station and interrogated for the longest
that's
hour of his
crazy.
life. Before the interview started, Ryan was left in the room alone. He squirmed in pain for 20 minutes straight, and worse yet, he was handcuffed to the desk and unable to scream for help.
Man.
Damn, bro. Damn, that's messed
Ryan
up.
is obviously not okay, but the detectives begin the interrogation anyway.
They're
You know why you're
interviewing,
down here, Ryan?
they're interviewing the wrong person,
You know
first
why-
of
you know
all.
why you're down here? I don't know what happened, okay? So I'm gonna read you something to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in a court of law. What's the highest grade you went through school?
I don't know. I just want to go home.
Oh, you're not gonna go home right now. What's the highest grade that you completed?
B?
No, not grade, as in letter grade. I'm asking, did you graduate high school?
No.
Do you know how to read and write, Ryan?
Yeah?
The way the detective is talking to Ryan implies that he knows something is wrong. He's raising his voice slightly, slowing down, and talking in very simplified language just as you would a child. Yet even with the massive red mark around Ryan's face and the dazed responses he's giving, the detective still decides that nothing is wrong and continues questioning him.
He's so
You have a
slow.
girlfriend? No? You know a girl named Heather?
The one that lives there right now?
I guess, I don't know. If her name's Heather, what's her last name?
I don't know which name she's trying to use as her last one. She's trying to use her real last as her nickname, so I don't know.
What nickname does she go by?
Bro, the man has a big red scar over his eye. If you're a detective and you really want answers, you would find him some help. But at least investigate him in the medical room. You know what I'm saying? Or in the ambulance. If you really wanted answers, bro, you could tell this man not. You probably thinking he's not trying to answer a question. Like, did you not get all the information you needed before you hopped in the interrogation room? Like, Buddy was in an ambulance. This shit make no sense, bro.
Hyman? How old is Heather?
16 or 17.
What happened to your face?
I don't know.
You told the officer just a few minutes ago that someone hit you. Do you remember who hit you?
I think it was Heather.
Why would Heather hit you?
It was an accident. I forgot why.
Heather ain't hit you.
What was an accident?
Heather's last name?
No. What was an accident?
Heather hitting me.
What happened for her to hit you in the eye like that?
She just hit me on accident. She was giving Christina a head.
She was what?
Huh?
She was helping Christina with her hair or something.
Oh. I thought you said she was giving Christina a head, fool.
She was on the couch.
I said, what?
Christina's
That
on
was
the
freaky.
couch.
Ryan and Heather lived with another person whose name isn't public. There's a possibility that it's
Do you know how to use social media and are looking for a job you can do online? Do you want the freedom and flexibility?
Shut up.
the Christina he's referring to here, but either way, nobody else was home at any point of the night of the attack. Ryan is clearly suffering traumatic brain injury, and it's astonishing that the detective isn't connecting the dots. Even if it was just
They
blunt
just don't
force
care.
like Ryan is telling him, he still should be checked out by a doctor given how he's acting. But of course, that's not how it happens. Instead, it somehow gets even more messed up.
What happened last night?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I really don't. I just want to go to sleep and go to sleep.
Who was in the house when you went to sleep?
Christina and Heather.
Christina and Heather.
Mm-hmm.
And Christina was on the couch?
Heather was.
Heather was on the couch. You told me Christina was on the couch just a minute ago.
I don't know, man.
I'd have
I
been
really
like,
don't.
shit, one
I really
on, bro,
don't.
just leave me
I just
alone.
want to go and go to sleep, man.
Oh, Ryan, you're not going to go anywhere. Do you know what happened in your house last night?
Mm-mm. Why, what happened?
I don't know what happened. You're all beat up. So tell me what happened.
I don't
So
know.
you
I
know
just
he
want to go
beat
to
up.
sleep, man.
There's a dead girl in your living room.
She's dead?
Yes.
Heather? The girl on the couch is dead?
I don't know if she's on the couch. She's dead.
Well, these people came over, Richie and his dad, with shooting arrow, bow, and darts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They hit me and her with those. That's it. And Heather wasn't there. And Eric wasn't there. It was just me and Heather.
And then what happened?
And that's it. Richie and his dad tried to break in to the back.
Richie and Dad? His dad?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Richie?
I don't know.
Well, you obviously know him. You know his name by
He used
Richie.
to live there.
Was he a roommate of yours?
He used to be.
They hit you?
Yeah.
Now it's Richie that hit you, not Heather?
No, Richie and his dad.
Why?
Because they were trying to get their stuff. I don't know why.
And they had some kind of bow and arrows?
They each had 2 revolvers and they didn't let off any shells.
Okay, you just said they had bow and arrows. Now they have revolvers?
That's what I meant. They had revolvers.
They have revolvers.
Yes.
And then
How you
what
survive a
happened?
bullet to the
Then they
eye?
shot us with those.
They shot both of you?
Yeah.
Where'd they shoot you at?
I got shot in the eye.
You got shot in the eye
I think so.
with a revolver.
I think. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Then what happened?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Just imagine how much pain this man going through,
You
bro.
don't know a lot, Ryan.
I don't, man. I really don't.
I'd like to see this detective try and articulate himself anywhere near as Ryan is in this situation. He's managed to recount the exact sequence of events as well as the perpetrator's names with the revolver bullet still in his brain. It does sound like an unbelievable story, and that's probably why the cop is essentially laughing at him by now. But that still doesn't excuse any part of what's going on.
Right.
He's obviously distressed, in pain, and needs to go to the hospital. But he's still more than half an hour away from any form of salvation.
Ryan, why don't you tell me what really happened there? Because I don't believe.
I really don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know. I can tell you anything, I swear.
Well, I want you to tell me the truth. That's all I want from
Richie
you.
and his dad came there. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they put me in sleeping hold. And, like, they put me in sleeping hold with the arrows and shit. Like, I lived through that crap.
You're all over the board here, number one.
Huh?
You're saying bows and arrows, you're saying revolvers,
Sleeping
you're saying
hold.
some other thing, and you're saying they shot you in the eye, okay? They shot you with a revolver in your eye.
Yes. And that's
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a
If they
revolver.
shot you in the eye with a revolver, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. It was most likely you'd be dead.
That's what I thought too, man. I really don't know. I really
Miracles, man.
don't know, and I just want to go back to sleep and try to go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed, okay? That's not going to happen. What happened to Heather?
Heather got shot.
Hey, bro, I'm one, when it comes to headaches and being sick, bro, don't talk to me, bro. Don't bother me. Don't stay out of my way. Because, like, I hate when I have something that's out of my control. You get what I'm saying? Like, having a headache or having like a migraine or something, bro. Like I'd be so mad for no reason, bro. Cause it's like I can't. I could take things to like. I can take things to make it less, make the pain hurt less or something like that. But as far as like just getting it to go away, bro. And I already don't like taking like ibuprofen, Tylenol, them pills and stuff. I don't like taking those, you know what I'm saying? So it's either I just like just stay out my way. Just stay out my way, bro. Cause one, I can't yell at you. You know what I'm saying? If I yell, it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? The most I could do is just drink some tea, some herbs, and hope for the best, bro, the next day. But I hate being sick, bro. I hate it with a passion.
Where did she get
I
shot?
hate it.
Inside the face once.
If I was getting interrogated
Shot
like this,
inside
bro,
of the face?
Mm-hmm.
I
How
probably would have fell
close were
asleep
you
on
to
his
her
ass.
when she got shot in the face?
It was after I got shot, so I didn't even hear anything.
So you got shot first,
Uh-huh.
and what happened? Did you call 911?
Uh-uh.
Did you see if she was alive?
She was sleeping still, and that's it. I just let her sleep.
She got shot in the side of the face, and you let her sleep?
Yes.
This does not make sense,
This
Ryan.
ain't funny, but it's
I know I
like,
didn't mean to, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was passing out. That's
can
because
you
I
not
got
tell
shot wrong once,
he
too,
not in
and
the
I was
right
gonna
space
pass
of
out.
mind?
Okay, this is now, not before. You're saying right now you've been shot
Yes.
in the eye
Yes.
with the revolver.
Yes.
And the fact that you're trying to process this
Ryan, you
is
need to start telling me the
dumb.
truth, because your story doesn't make sense.
I'm trying, man. I don't know.
What happened with you and Heather last night?
Her dad came and shot the house.
And shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad shot her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And what did
him
you do
entertaining this is crazy,
back to
bro.
sleep.
Like,
after you've been
put
shot?
two and two
Mhm.
together,
In the
bro.
eye.
For a
Mhm.
detective, you
You
are
didn't know enough to call
slow.
911.
Mm-mm.
Ryan, look at me. Ryan.
Yes. I don't know, man. I really
Then
don't
again,
know.
this
Why did you shoot
2006,
Heather,
man. I don't
Ryan?
even know.
I didn't shoot Heather. She was already shot
They
once
had
by her
protocols
brother,
in
I
place to where,
swear.
like,
Richie.
if
Yes.
someone needed medical help,
Here's one thing you
it's
need to do
mandatory
before
to take
buying
them.
anything
It
online.
probably wasn't
Don't
back
spend
then.
another dime on Amazon until
2006,
you
that's
watch.
3 years after.
Richie shot his own sister.
Yes, I swear. That's it.
Sit down.
Not me.
And you've been shot in the eye.
Yes.
Come on, put your legs down. Put your legs down. Bring your face closer.
Oh, my head hurts.
Okay. Yeah, be right back.
Finally, the detective at least considers the fact that Ryan might be in some form of physical distress. He leaves the room to ask for an ambulance and returns momentarily to try and get a few more details about the shooting. Ryan clarifies that Heather isn't related to Richie or his dad, and that he's got no idea why they attacked him that evening. 10 minutes later, the fire department arrives to take a look at Ryan's injury.
And he's acting like he has a serious head injury, which would make sense. What's your name? Confirm.
Ryan.
Yeah, we'll take him.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we
it's
can
like-
tell.
Did that all? Has it been like that before, or it just happened tonight?
like this for like a day or so.
So it happened what? The other night?
I don't know.
You don't know what happened. Were there guns around?
This kid Eric did it. I don't know how he did it exactly.
What, bruh?
I might have been shot.
He just
I
called
don't
it
know.
names.
Ryan
bruh.
gets his blood pressure taken,
Eric,
and finally,
Heather.
after 56 minutes of unnecessary and ultimately deadly interrogation, he's taken to the hospital. Upon inspection at the hospital, doctors immediately realized his status was critical and that he also had indeed been shot in the eye. They also told his father that
With
he'd
what?
contracted an infection that could have been prevented had he received proper care. Ryan stayed at the
Damn, so
hospital
they
for
probably got
35
sued.
days and lost part of his brain and his left eye. Worst of all, though, he experienced regular seizures from the day he left the hospital until 2016, when one finally took his life. Richie and Larry were both given life in prison without the possibility of parole. Ryan's father also sued the police department, but as is so often the case, he only received a fraction
Yeah,
of
he
the
died
punishment, less
10
than
years
3
after.
years in prison. Many people believe this officer should be charged with
That is
assault and possibly
crazy.
even murder, and that 3 years is absolutely not enough, especially
3 years
compared to
ain't
cases
nothing.
like Reed Durrance,
I mean, it's
who's
still
facing
time,
up to
but-
30 years in prison after
Like,
attacking
come on,
a
bro.
cop. Reed was arrested at an elementary school after he was seen pretending to be the father of a kindergartner. Reed was seen to be acting strangely around the kids and failed to correctly name any of the children there, so he was arrested and taken to the police station. In the interrogation, Reed freely told officers
Dern told an officer that he went to St. Bridget's School attempting to find a small child to obtain weird favors. According to affidavit, he told police he planned to drug the child with a tranquilizer-laced starburst and abduct them when they passed out.
that he intended to lure one of the children
Some weird
out,
people in
feed
this
them
world,
candy
bro.
laced with
Like,
tranquilizers,
it's really
then abduct them while they were
impossible to
unconscious.
believe the type of weirdos.
But after what seemed like an easy
that live on this
interrogation,
earth.
Reed suddenly decided that the detective
they're
had
probably
heard
the
enough
aliens.
and made a bid for his escape.
I think. Oh,
9-5, look at me, a unit up here. Put your hands behind your back now. Okay. 9-5, look at me, a unit up here.
oh, I thought, I thought he was like, I'm done, I'm
Put your
done.
hands behind your back now. Okay. You kidding me right now?
Reed had picked up a pen and attempted to stab the officer with it, but the officer's reflexes and composure helped him to instantly take him down and restrain him. That, and the fact that
they
the
need
pen
this.
isn't the most effective weapon. Either way, Reed was arrested and charged with attempted kidnapping and now a felony count of assault. He's currently awaiting trial and facing up to 30 years in prison. Reed's escape obviously didn't end very well for him, but the story is different for Quantrell Schwarzlow, who managed to escape the cops faster than anyone in history. Quantrell was brought in for strangling a girl and assaulting her, a crime he clearly didn't want to be convicted of.
Hey, he quick. That boy quick though. Hey, the hood.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately for Quantrell, his handcuffs were a dead giveaway, and he was captured 4 hours later. While it's unknown exactly what happens to Quantrell after, this clip will forever put him in the Interrogation Hall of Fame. However, Ricky Hawthorne took a much more straightforward approach to ending his interrogation, managing to confess in record time. Ricky was found covered in blood near the bodies of Lara Kuchar and Tommy Skeens. Lara had clearly been assaulted. Ricky's DNA was also found at the scene, so police had no worries when bringing him in. Surprisingly though, Ricky would make it even easier for them.
Hey, come on in.
Hey, listen.
This is sick.
I did it.
You know what? Let's do this.
I did it, but I think somebody came behind me and finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
So much for staying silent. However, Ricky is alleging that he wasn't actually the murderer. He just attacked the couple and assaulted Laura. It was someone else that finished the job. Even though the evidence was stacked against him, he still would have had a better chance of getting away with it if he just stayed silent.
Oh, for
Two
real?
more people. I don't know.
And you know what?
They was living when I left, but I think somebody came in behind me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them. But it was somebody else. I left.
Despite
But I hope I will go to hell, bro.
Silent.
He told us I did beat the
I
shit
don't
out.
know.
And you know what?
They was living when I left, but I think somebody came in behind me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them. It was somebody else. I left.
Despite his claims, it was determined that the couple died of the injuries inflicted by Ricky, and he was later found guilty of the first and second degree murder. As
So I guess they died after he Hell nah, boy.
You might think you know Snap.
That is crazy. Hey, but comment down below if I should react to more of these, man. It's some crazy people in this world though. Like it's crazy to see like I wonder like when situations like this happen, I want to know like where does it stem from? Like is it cause the way they was brought up, like was their parents murderers or something, or like for you to kill 2-year-olds or you know what I'm saying, want to kidnap kids or strangle some old folks. Despite we don't know the full story, like, but even to kill a 2-year-old, like there's no explanation for that. There's no explanation. You just took a life away from a mother, bro. Like that's sad, bro. And it's like I don't know, like these people don't even need to be put in jail. They need to put in like mental facilities, like overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to be put in mental facilities where, you know, they can get help, not just feed them meds, but like, you know, somebody who's really like has a strong mind to just talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like just give them therapy versus like just giving them meds and having between 4 white walls. You know what I'm saying? Have it in a building where it's like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, colors. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like positive. But this is ridiculous. But I do appreciate y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get 100 subscribers. Posting reactions. Try to post 3 times a week. And if I don't have one now, I am creating a vlog channel to where like I do mukbangs and vlogs and stuff like that. Follow me on Instagram, really Zay with 2 Y's. Send me some videos to react to. And like that, guess what? We gone, boy.